Boom. Hey, internets. Had something I wanted to say. As this is post dating, I'm going through going to set up interviews, and I'm going through resumes of designers to bring into the brand. And I did a rant or just a quick post on Facebook where I was just like, in 2016, if you're a designer and if you're going for a design position, I don't care if it's graphics or fashion or any kind of design, even like interior design, anything that has to do with a visual creative career, if you don't have a graphic resume, I don't understand, but specifically if you do graphic design and you don't have a graphic resume, and some people said do you have an example, and instead of posting my resume up there, if you just Google graphic resume, then you'll see a different take on how you should design and lay out a resume, because there's all your standard ways in a professional establishment, but if you're doing design, it's literally an opportunity for you to show some of your visual aesthetic and style. And I'm sure any decent college that has a design program should have a unit where they go over portfolio, and resume should be one portion of it. Like, for example, with my resume, first of all, over 16 years of experience in design, creative directors on there, art directors on there, and now brand directors now on there, and I have it all in one page. And I still have all the versions of my resume have pictures and images of actual garments that I've designed on the bottom of it, in addition to all the normal information you have. And obviously I have a long resume, so I just have career highlights in there, and then it's just a little synopsis, obviously, of them to see what my work scope and ability is, so then they can make the phone call and book the meeting with me. But for all my students, and just designers and guys that are doing freelance and all of that, you got to have a graphic resume, and you should have a link, an updated link to your portfolio work. Especially if you're out there in the market, like whether you're taking freelance or not, people need to have a reference of what your work looks like, and it should be, it's literally going to represent you when someone like me is looking for a designer to pay a salary and give them a job that they might have gone to college for or have years of experience in. So it's really, it's kind of disheartening. I know a couple guys that have a pretty good reputation and have a lackluster resume and then a really outdated portfolio link. Now, if you're busy because you're actually doing it, that's one thing, but I just think that it's worth representing yourself the right way if you're sending out a resume and giving someone an example of your design. So now I'm doing this, I'm teaching a high school class with it, and I'm really doing it. I'm really interviewing people in real life and going through the resume. So out of 50 resumes, I've booked 2 interviews that were both pretty bad. And we haven't gone through Malachi.com, and I'm not sure what the posting looks like on Indeed.com, but we're not getting the right candidates. But in any case, out of that pool of candidates, you would have a 10 times better chance if you had a graphic resume and a link that has really current work and hopefully looks good. So just something for all my students, so this is real life. I'm going to hire someone and give them a salary job, and part of that is the things that I'm outlining in this video. Hope that helps. Sorry, not so much about clothing line stuff, but valuable for any of my fashion school, art school students. Anything else you guys want to ask about, please drop it all down below. See you guys on the next one. Bye.